Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Bloom the Podcast. And we are doing our first ever Bloom the Podcast video version. How you feeling about it?
It's gonna be lit.
It's gonna be lit. Is holding hands premarital a cardinal sin? Is that a felony? Should you be arrested immediately for holding hands? Austin, Texas.
Howdy.
Yeah, how you guys doing?
Great. Tired.
Tired? Yeah, tell us about that drive, man. How was that?
It was cool. 21 hours of driving. It's not horrible.
We only had to pee on the side of the road twice.
That's not too bad.
The rest were in a toilet.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like in a water bottle or something.
No. Just squatting in the desert.
Stuff was having drama with my small group leaders because they were so young. You know what I'm saying? Like being like, oh, like
right?
this
Asking
person,
you about their boyfriend. You're like,
yeah.
I don't know.
It was just like
I didn't experience
like that, But I'm saying like I just remember feeling like super uncomfortable. Like, oh, they're like totally like being judgmental. Of this, or, like, random stuff because they're just like young and they're just like
might be a girl thing.
Exactly. You know what? That's so true.
I think it's partly a girl thing, but I think I would agree. Like, if they're so close in age, it's kind of like,
it's
well,
awkward.
do you think you're better than me or something? Like, my sister's older than you, so
Exactly. There
like,
should be no drama with your small group leader.
Like,
Like, say I'm sitting here with Nikki and I cannot stop touching him 24/7. Like, I'm just like, Nikki, like, while we're having a conversation, right? Like, I'm just like, oh, Nikki, you're so cute. Oh, Nikki, like, the entire time we're talking, you'd be like, why are you so annoying,
Like, let go of me, woman.
Exactly. Like,
Unhand me.
David, a man after God's own heart. His people are at war. Where is he at? On the
Got his
rooftop.
binocular.
Got his binoculars. He's checking out a honey. Guards, I'd like to talk to her, please. Go get her for me.
That was the Bible times of can I get your number? Send your guards and get her.
Yeah. The king has requested you. You know what I'm saying? And so
Because we're not always together as like a group of Christians.
just like
we're not always
around, like,
we don't travel in packs. I mean, we are in packs.
And Aaliyah had 3,500,000 million
she'd
friends.
meet someone on the street and invite him to her birthday party.
As she saw a homeless person pushing a cart under a bridge, she was like, you want to come? Guys going shirtless or wearing like really small board shorts or Speedos or whatever the heck. God forbid, if you're wearing a Speedo, please don't.
Yeah, honestly, that's just a no.
Yeah, if you're wearing a
That's all that
Speedo,
is for me is a no.
if you're wearing a Speedo, just stop.
Don't do it.
Don't, please. Please. I'm asking nicely, please.
Like,
Anyways,
it's like
yeah.
you are 20 years old. Like when you're 18, I'm sorry, you need to be acting like a man and getting your priorities straight,
You heard it here first, guys.
Let me tell you. Okay, like
guys who have this vision of this bombshell of a woman. And man, if it's not that, I can't find this woman.
If it's not Megan Fox, don't at me.
Right?
not make excuses for that. God is not telling you to like that person.
Where I'm from, we call that lust. That's what we call it where I'm from. It's like this unspoken thing. We're like, well, I'm not supposed to be looking at anyone. I'm here for the word. I'm here to pray and here to fellowship. It's like, no, you wouldn't be going to a singles group for prayer and fellowship. If you're scrolling through Instagram and you see a picture, I'm going to use myself as an example because I'm a guy and I know how guys think. If I'm scrolling through Instagram and I see a picture of a girl in a bikini, not once in the history of mankind has a guy ever did this. He's scrolling through. Oh, that's a super cool bathing suit. That's never happened, guys. And that's never gonna happen. And same for guys. If a girl's scrolling through Instagram, she's never seen a guy shirtless and been like, those are really cool board shorts. It's never happened.
If you're not really attracted to that person, then maybe that's just a friend, and
if
you
you're
need
totally
to move on.
okay and you're like, yeah, he's over there. I don't really care. Like,
yeah, I don't really
he's
care
a-
about seeing him much. We can meet once a week for coffee, and I'm fulfilled. It's like I'm not really sure
But
that.
There's a
So-
guy you like and he seems somewhat interested, man. You'd be like, hey, you want to hang out? I'm married. Take it from me.
I mean, no guy's gonna complain about
Like when you show up to In-N-Out with your youth group and they're all acting a fool and you're like, yep, we're from church.
Yeah.
Woo! You know? Super
It's like saying if you're really hungry, you probably shouldn't eat. Just wait.
Yeah, well, it's like one of those things where it's like, and I wore bikini bottoms for the first time, and it was obviously not some like crazy risque bikini bottoms.
Yeah, just
It's not about
just
that
a
life.
string of yarn.
Yeah, not a string of yarn.
It's just one yarn. Anyone watching, if you guys cleared a shelf, there's no forgiveness for that. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. If
The toilet
anyone
paper.
listening cleared any shelves, there's so much contempt.
There's judgment here.
So I'd encourage people to get someone who will call you out on your wallowing. Like I think see, this is gonna turn into another relationship podcast, but
Type of way.
Should I go to my Bible or should I go to Lizzo?
Ooh. Well, if you want to go to Lizzo, you got to go to Kitchen.
Girl could be just talking about how this guy is a piece of meat and like they're just going on and on about it. But
Yeah.
if a guy does that, it's like, oh my gosh, that animal, like he's
You perv.
clearly like a perv. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That you are looking for someone who's going to be compatible with you. And you may have to ask out 50 people. That may happen because, you know what, girls, you guys have a part to play in this too. This guy's asked out 50 people and they make him he's such a bad guy. Don't go out with him. He asked out every girl in the church. Well, yeah, because he's trying to find a wife. Don't judge him for that. Commend him for it. Help him find a wife if you know. So, I know this girl. She's be really good for this guy. I mean, pass along. Tell a friend. I don't know. What?
For sure. Introducing out into the world without that deep understanding of God's word. All they really have are Bible stories that they don't know how to apply to their lives. So like, okay, Jonah ran away from Nineveh. Now what do I do with that?
I didn't even begin to know about the different versions till much later in my life.
Right.
And I was like, what? There's more than one?
Like, we'll be talking about this a lot on the show just because we love drama. We love that juice.
Relatable,
We love that tea. You know what I'm saying? I'm a tea guy myself. I
We're
feel like you were
believers.
more popular to
Well-
some degree.
What can I say? I'm kidding.
And I understand, like, you want to get people that are, like, more relatable to the kids and, like, all that. But I struggle.
And check out the girls on Instagram. Well, why don't you stop
Yeah.
looking at Instagram and go over and say something to her?
Telepathy, like, I liked her picture. She better know. I mean, there are certain levels to that. Like, obviously, you don't want to be that couple that's, like, making out in the booth at a restaurant. But, like, there's nothing...
It comes to me having to put it down. It's like I could tell you to eat right, but I'm over here eating all kinds of junk.
Do as
So
I
it's
say,
really
not
easy-
as I do.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Exactly.
but yeah,
One thing I really appreciated about Jason, as he's my that's my guy. You know, our friendship has grown a lot because when we first were friends, it was
Call of Duty
100% Call of Duty and food.
friend because I don't even know that they're dating because
Give him one of these. You're so funny.
Yeah, oh my gosh, you know.
You know, I totally just judged everything about you, but listen to me. I
Yeah.
have good news.
What,
Yeah.
like memes that are like, she's not my girlfriend, she's my best friend.
I mean this as not.
You can't just keep affirming. You're like, I'm not
Yeah,
sad. I'm not sad. I'm
nobody's
not sad. Like
emotionless
that's
like that
like
in this.
Terminator, like
Yeah.
robotic. You can't do that. You want Christianity if we don't want it ourselves. So I think we have to start
Bars.
with
yeah.
So we have to.
I feel like the excuse most people make for themselves to like get into these relationships or to have these friendships is like, oh, I feel so strongly that like I really like this person or like this and that, and like God wouldn't like not want me to be with this person because I feel it so strongly that I love them or like that I really like them or you know.
If you guys have
like
ever
that.
said that.
You know.